Can you come back from retirement and play IPL again for 1 year? So who was the toughest bowler you ever faced?
Bumrah's one of the greatest bowlers I've ever played against. He never troubled me too much.
You should face the new Bumrah.
I faced him at his peak, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Is the IPL logo inspired by one of your shots?
A little like a back foot cover drive kind of thing over the top. Fantastic finish. It looks similar.
So that's yours? Can be modest and say yes. आपको ये alien नाम किसने दिया?
Some of my fans from India.
They asked me that what is your planet name? Have you ever felt bad for any bowler and thought, okay, let's go easy on this guy?
I'm not going to mention names, but I have.
Do you regret not winning an IPL trophy with RCB?
Of course.
What was Delhi's bigger mistake? Not signing Virat Kohli because they had a chance, or letting you go?
Both.
During 2024 T20 World Cup, South Africa lost a close match.
Millers hit the sky, catching it on the boundary, touching the row, but it's okay. It's India.
That choker tag, does it ever bother you? How's your bond and friendship with Virat Kohli, and why is it so popular on social media? Who could be next Mr. 360 degree?
Maybe Vaibhav Suryavanshi, someone like that. So
what you were
nervous.
doing at 14?
No, I don't even have a beard yet. Forget that.
Nepal cricket team was so close to beat South Africa in T20 World Cup.
Never. I was just kidding. They're a wonderful team. They've come a very long way in cricket.
You were set to play in Nepal Cricket League? Your favourite match with RCB?
Favourite was probably in Mumbai, Wankhede Stadium, the 200 partnership with Virat against Mumbai Indians team.
Which format did you enjoy the most? T20, Test or ODI?
Definitely Test match cricket.
Virat or Babar Azam?
Virat Kohli.
Suryakumar Yadav or AB de Villiers?
Surya Kumar.
Straight drive?
For Matthew Hayden.
I expected great Tendulkar, but I love
I'll get to him. No, we'll add a flick through mid on the...
Yeah, flick.
Sachin Tendulkar. You asked for it.
So could you return to RCB as a coach at least?
I would love to sign.
दुनिया के सबसे बेहतरीन खिलाड़ी के साथ हो वो खिलाड़ी जिससे क्रिकेट की दुनिया में आप ग्रेटेस्ट ऑफ ऑल टाइम कह सकते हैं. Meet AB de Villiers, the cricket magician. Hi AB, how are you?
I'm very good. It's great to be here. Thank you.
You're loved by all fans all over the world. But how does it feel to be seen as a local hero in India?
It is quite surreal, to be honest. I don't know how it all happened. But it's obviously a huge privilege, but it also comes with responsibility, the way I carry myself on and off the field. I know there are always eyes on me, so I have to put my best foot forward as often as I can at least. It's a huge honor, obviously. India is my second home. Ever since I started touring there, since 2001, which was my first trip there, I sort of fell in love with the culture, the country, the people, and their absolute love for cricket. So I can't wait for my next. He taught me a lot of good stuff, yes, which I'd rather not share.
I'm sure Ben Stokes, you all guys love. Okay, last night I was watching that match, India versus South Africa match, and I saw a lot of RCB fans.
Of course.
It's amazing. We are in England.
Everyone loves RCB. I know, it was crazy. We had a ground called Northampton County Cricket Club, and as I arrived, there were lots of RCB fans. I immediately picked up the chants of RCB. So it was very cool to hear that again. Obviously, RCB are the current champions of the IPL. Finally, for the first time, I'm very happy to say that. And I was very lucky to have been at the ground when that moment happened not so long ago. So it's great to hear the RCB chants even here in the United Kingdom.
You scored 63 of 30 balls. And then most of the people thought that why did you retire from international cricket so early?
I think I was just lucky yesterday. No,
you were smooth. I saw that you were turning single into doubles. You took 3 runs. And then what a catch of Yusuf Pathan. Hats off.
I know, I had a lot of fun out there. I've always loved playing cricket. I love all kinds of sport, just to be busy and to be active. So whenever I do get on the playing pitch, I will always give it my best shot and I'll be competitive out there. But to do it professionally is a whole different demand, where you got to do it right throughout the year. You know, I have a young family and lots of other priorities became a bit more important to me towards the latter stages of my career, until that moment where I decided, you know what, now those priorities will come first, but I'm just happy that I'm still playing, you know, after 4 years of not being in the game, finally back enjoying cricket again.
So how does it feel playing league cricket after international cricket?
I thought it was going to be a lot lower key, more under the radar than what we're getting here right now. It's been televised globally. The competition is stiff. Some of the bowlers can still bowl at good pace. The spinners still have the skill, and some of the batters still hit those big sixes. And everyone still looks healthy and fit and athletic out there. So it's a lot more competitive than what I was expecting, which is a good thing. I'm right back into it and really enjoying it.
Most of the fans gave me this question that can you come back from retirement and play IPL again for 1 year? For RCB?
I'll be too nervous, man. I think I'll rather just support. I'm a very good supporter.
Because you're fit. You were like taking doubles, triples, and like what a catch again I'm saying. So most of the fans ask me that please ask just 1 year for RCB.
Yeah, the IPL is just very long. You know, it's almost a 3-month tournament. It's a really big commitment for someone at the age of 41 who's...
Dhoni is playing at 44.
Yeah, but you can't compare me to him. I work a lot harder. I had a lot of more hard work, I think, throughout the years. No, I'm just kidding.
Imran Tahir is winning trophies at 46. I mean...
That's crazy. So I'll take my hat to them. That's absolutely amazing. And, I mean, you got to look up to that and just sort of say, well done, guys. But we're all different. And I think that is the beautiful part of the sports is... Some guys feel they've had enough after the age of 30, some only at 40. It depends. Some of us get injured. So I'm just, first of all, thankful that I could actually have a very lengthy career from the age of 20 right through to whenever I retired. I don't even know how long it was. It felt quite long. But I gave it my best shot and I'm happy.
Who could be next Mr. 360 degree if you have to take 2 names?
From South Africa, I would say Villiers. He's also he's got the number 17 on the back. He plays a similar kind of brand of cricket, very attacking. He's still got a lot to learn.
He's playing for CSK, not for RCB.
Yeah, that is a shame, but that can still change. Never say never. And I think from India, probably Sky is the closest, but he's not so young anymore. We'll see. But I think Villiers is probably the closest.
And from India, if you have to choose one name?
I think Surya Kumar Yadav. He's a bit older. If I have to look at the younger generation, maybe Vaibhav Suryavanshi, someone like that. He's only 14 years old, still got a lot to learn.
That crazy, that inning 100.
It's amazing. I didn't think it was possible, honestly.
Hitting sixer to Rashid Khan, Mohammad Siraj, Prasidh Krishna, just at age of 14.
Crazy. You know, the youngsters of today, they're a different breed. They don't look scared, they're fearless. When I started playing, I was so nervous.
What you were doing at 14?
No, I don't even have a beard yet.
Even he's not having.
I just went to high school. I mean, my parents sent me away to the big city to be at the boarding school. And I mean, I don't know. I can't remember what I was doing, but definitely not trying to play cricket for a living.
Have you ever felt bad for any bowler and thought, okay, let's go easy on this guy. I've hit enough.
I'm not going to mention names, but I have. I have once or twice gone like,
in IPL or international cricket?
This is not nice anymore. At the IPL, once or twice. Also international cricket. I think the thing is, the minute you win the battle, and you see...
You can at least mention the team, not the bowler. But you can mention the team. Let people guess out.
Gujarat Lions.
Okay.
And then one or two international teams. But the thing is, where I felt sorry for a bowler was when I see he was collapsing under the pressure and starting to get the claw. Not really releasing the ball anymore, being scared of bowling, and I've never enjoyed that. I've always wanted the battle to be on, you know. I felt that before as well when I was younger, facing Mohammad Asif, Glenn McGrath, Shane Warne getting me out a lot of times. I also felt.
Okay, let me reverse the question.
You know, so
was there a bowler who troubled you so much that you hope, I wish this bowler doesn't come to bowl me?
I think Mohammad Asif when I was younger, the Pakistani,
the magician.
Right? Yeah, he was. And I mean, to be fair to myself, I wasn't really comfortable with my own technique at that time. I had some flaws. I was taking the bat behind my back. So, I mean, I would have loved to face him now, or when I was a bit older, very sound technically, knowing what I'm doing out there. But for him, to face him at that time it was almost unfair. He just had too much skill. He was playing with me. It felt like, you know, really, really good bowler.
He will take this as a compliment.
He must.
Okay, so who was the toughest bowler you ever faced? Asif? Or anyone else?
I think seam bowler, he was probably the most skillful at a high pace. 140s, always moving the ball around with a lot of bounce. He was a tall guy. When I was younger as well, Shane Warne was quite intimidating. Skill-wise, I felt like I had him under control, but he was just in my face. You know, he was reading the game so well, exposing weaknesses, and quite a few others. I mean, later on in my career, I struggled a bit against Stuart Broad. He was a fantastic bowler. Never feared him. But he always found a way to just to make the ball. Obviously, Bumrah. Bumrah's one of the greatest bowlers I've ever played against. He never troubled me too much, luckily, touch wood.
You should face the new Bumrah.
I got a hold of him a bit.
You should face the new Bumrah.
No, he's still the same. No. Yeah, I faced him at his peak. Don't you worry. He was amazing, and we always had great battles against each other. I got a hold of him a few times. He got me out a few times. I have a lot of respect for him.
We have enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay, in 2015 World Cup, we saw you crying on the field after losing in final over. Does that moment still upset you? Because that was a great team, great South African team.
We lacked one or two positions. I feel we lacked an all-rounder. Jacques Callis retired just prior to that World Cup, and I think we really missed him. But we still had a really good team who was in form, who believed we could go all the way. And I felt we had the number of the Australians that year. We beat them a few times leading up to the tournament. And I wish we could have it over and just get to that final and get one bite at that cherry. But New Zealand played a really good game of cricket that night. At home, Eden Park, for them it was loud, it was difficult for us, intimidating. And unfortunately, I think where we lost it was probably a couple of catches in the field that we dropped. Particularly Grant Elliott, who went on to win the game. Things happen. Gave him my best shot, and I'll always be emotional about that. Obviously, we were so close. I could almost taste it. And that, once again, is the beauty of sport. It's such a leveler, such great highs and lows, roller coaster rides. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for us in that year.
If I ask you that, which loss hurt South African fans the most? The 1999 South Africa versus Australia, 2015 South Africa versus New Zealand, or 2024 India versus South Africa?
I think 1999 was the most heartbreaking for me. That was bad, man.
Klusner and Donald, if I'm not wrong.
Because we had that under control. I mean, we needed one of 3 balls, I think. There was no need to even run. But it just shows you the magnitude of that situation and the moment, realizing that we are so close to the final and possibly even lifting the trophy. And just a moment of madness, man. Obviously, it was very loud. Donald didn't hear the call. He obviously thought it straight to the fielder. We don't have to run. There are many balls to go still, or 3, whatever, 2. And Klusner felt like he had to get through. But I was in tears that night, much more than I was in 2015. I was 15 years old then, and I cried myself to sleep that night. So I'll never forget that.
During 2024 T20 World Cup, South Africa lost a close match. I mean, we all thought as an Indian that we lost. Klaasen was playing superbly. There was Miller. How you felt that day?
Yeah, I think the odds were still stacked against us, even though Klaasen played exceptionally well. I always knew the ball got a bit softer. If we lose one more wicket, it's going to open up widely, you know, and which ended up happening. Klaasen turned it around and gave us a chance. But I think India batting first, they're setting up a good total. I always knew it was going to be a really tough chase in the final. So I think the guys actually did well to come close, but still.
What was the most crucial moment? That sky catch?
No, I think Klaasen getting out.
Klaasen getting
out. Yeah, there was a moment there he could have shifted back to the 2nd or 3rd
or
gear.
Rishabh Pant delaying the match smartly.
I mean, there's so many moments. That always happens. It's just a lot more telling.
How you summarize? If you have to pick one reason, like why you guys lost?
No, Klaasen getting out, definitely. If he batted for 3 more overs, we would have won, in my opinion. Even if he just took once and just extended the game a bit. So him getting out really sort of took the momentum out of the sails, and then obviously the little moments happened. But it is what it is. I think Pandya handled that final over exceptionally well. You got to give it to him. And it was so close. Miller's hit the sky, catching it on the boundary, touching the row, but it's okay. It's India. I'm just joking. No, it was a fair catch. It was heartbreaking, but luckily we went on to win the WTC, right? So got the monkey off the back, and hopefully the guys will go and win many trophies in the future.
That choker tag, does it ever bother you? Because now finally it is removed. You guys won WTC final. Timba Bavuma, what a man, winning all the test matches.
Yeah, it's never bothered me, it never will. It's always been to me opportunity. And I've always played my cricket that way as well. When I'm not backed, when I feel the chips are down, the odds are against me, that's when I play my best cricket. And I think that's what I've always told the guys in the change room when I was captain. I said, this is an amazing opportunity to show the whole world what we're about as a team. And finally, well, you know, some of those youngsters that went on to win the WTC final was in the change room while I was playing, so maybe they took that message and decided, you know what, now it's time. It was great to be there at Lord's to watch that happen.
Do you regret not winning an IPL trophy with RCB?
Of course, I wanted to be there, but same story. I think that's maybe my sort of that sort of takes the bitter taste out of my mouth now that the guys did it. Virat pulling me in and saying, you part of this just as much as I am. And I'm like, I was completely taken aback when he said that to me. But that sort of heals the wound a bit, you know, knowing that I was part of that legacy, that I was there with a lot of the guys that played in that final, sharing the change room with them. And maybe, just maybe, I had a bit of an impact for like a 1%er with one of them. I don't know. But that's Virat's take at least, and that sort of makes me feel a bit better. But obviously, forever I'll regret it. The 2016 final hurt quite a lot because we were so close. And I felt we were the better team in that final. We just should have gone through. But once again, that's sport for you, up and down, unpredictable, and that's why fans love the game so much.
Ali used to play for Delhi. So did Delhi made a mistake by letting you go?
I would like to think so. I didn't. I mean, I don't have amazing memories of Delhi. I think the individuals I met there was probably the highlight for me. The Glenn McGraths, Dan Vettori, Sewak, Gambia. We had a great team, and I had a lot of fun with the players, and getting to know them a bit better and understanding they're also just human beings. That was probably my highlight. But the team itself, the whole dynamic, didn't really fit my
let me twist the
appetite.
Question. Let me twist the question. What was Delhi's bigger mistake? Not signing Virat Kohli because they had a chance, or letting you go?
Both. Imagine both Virat and myself there.
They haven't won any titles.
Been okay. Now, I was very happy to move to RCB. What a great city. What a great fan base.
So could you return to RCB as a coach at least?
I think I'll have an involvement in the future. I can't say what it's going to be. I would love to say I'm going to be coach one day, but it would be stupid of me to say that because I wouldn't know. I don't know what my appetite is yet. I don't know what their appetite is yet and what kind of role they want me to fill. So it's a two-way street. It's a relationship, and I would like to keep the relationship as healthy as possible for the rest of my life. So whatever the role's going to be, there will be good communication leading up to that, and hopefully I'll have an impact in whatever capacity possible.
How's your bond and friendship with Virat Kohli, and why is it so popular on social media? I mean, everywhere.
I think Virat and I just understand each other. We play the game in a similar kind of way. We're both incredibly competitive human beings. We love winning. We love giving our best shot out there. We understand each other in the middle. We've always had this kind of understanding. We never had to speak to each other or at the crease, never had to call. There was always just a knowing of how the game should be played and how it's played by the two of us. So it was an absolute privilege to have shared the dressing room with him for many, many years. But even on top of that, a cherry on the cake is getting to know him as a person off the field and understanding his personality and his life a bit better.
Your favorite match with RCB? Like I had one, 2016 qualifier one, RCB 29 for 5. I mean, Gale for 9, Virat 0, KL 0, Watson 1, Sachin 0, and then you won that match.
That's one of my favorite chases of my life. We were completely down and out. It was probably
29 for 5.
Yeah, that's done and dusted. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're putting a bet on that, you'll say there's 1% chance for RCB to win. But those are the kind of situations I've always loved. We spoke about that earlier, where the odds are against you and there's a bit of controversy, but I see opportunity in those moments. I always have and I always will. So great to have come through that. But I think my favorite was probably in Mumbai, Wankhede Stadium, the 200 partnership with Virat. In the middle of the day, it was very hot. It was tough against a star-studded Mumbai Indians team, and really taking them apart at their home ground was
My favorite
phenomenal.
is like 31 ball 100 against West Indies.
Yes, that was
a
a good memory. My parents were there that day, and I always say that in interviews because that's what I remember.
You were different in pink.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun out there that day. Everything just worked out for me, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, is the IPL logo inspired by one of your shots? Because most of the time fans compared that logo.
It looks like it, a little like a back foot cover drive kind of thing over the top. Fantastic finish. It looks similar.
So that's yours?
I don't think it's
You can
me.
be modest and say yes.
No, I'm a little bit off with that one, but I'm still working on it. I'll try and perfect it.
Okay, what advice you will give to a young player who want to become next Mr. 360 degree?
Do the basics well. Hard work, there's no replacement for hard work. Practice makes perfect. And there's only one way to be your authentic self, and it's to discover your own strengths and weaknesses. And no one can teach you that. So do not expect anyone to do you favors. Go out there and go do the hard work yourself, and that's where you find your authentic self.
Nepal cricket team was so close to beat South Africa in T20 World Cup.
Never.
Hey, they just lost by
I'm kidding, I'm
margin.
kidding.
So they ask like how they can become a stronger team. You have a lot of fans in Nepal, so they asked me to specially mention this.
No, I was just kidding. They're a wonderful team. They've come a very long way. Very dangerous cricket team. I think for them the name of the game is to become more consistent, and the only way to do that is to play more cricket. But there's also someone else responsible for giving them more opportunities. So a big cry out to the organisers of cricket around the world to give players and teams like Nepal more opportunity to play games of cricket.
You were said to play in Nepal Cricket League? I mean, there were rumours that it is going.
I was invited before. It didn't work out in my schedule. I've been a little bit busy. And I'm committing to really short tournaments these days. So WCL is 2 weeks long in the UK. I've got my family here. It really fits the glove really well, or the hand. The glove fits the hand well. So hopefully, maybe in the future. Never say never.
Which format did you enjoy the most? T20, Test or ODI?
Definitely Test match cricket. I know most players say that, but it's really the truth. It is the ultimate form of the game, the ultimate test. It's really where you feel exposed as an individual. There's nowhere to hide, and that's what I love about that format. It feels so uncomfortable because there's the hardest bowler in the world with as many overs as he wants, with the field that he wants, and it's just him and you, and it's that battle. And that's what I love about that game. It's a bit more individual because you really feel exposed at times out there in the middle, and it's so long. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint.
Who gave you this nickname, Alien de Villiers?
Alien de Villiers. I think it was some of my fans from India. I'm not sure who. I'd like to find out, but it's just...
They asked me that, what is your planet name?
I have no idea.
Because they don't consider you as a human being.
They can call me Alien. It makes sense. I'll sometimes do silly stuff on the field. And I've even made it my 360 show theme as well. There's some little dudes, UFO dudes on the theme there. So I've taken it and sort of made it part of my DNA.
Okay, now time for some rapid fire. Name a player for each shot. I will mention shot. You have to give me a name.
Sure.
Pull shot.
Ricky Ponting.
Okay. Cover drive.
Virat Kohli.
Expected. Straight drive.
Tough one. Matthew Hayden. Actually, when he got it right, it was brutal.
Okay. I expected great Tendulkar, but I love Hayden too.
I'll get to him.
Scoop shot.
Surya Kumar Yadav.
Okay. Cut shot.
Rahul Dravid. Sehwag, sorry. Virender Sehwag.
Okay. Reverse sweep.
Can I put myself in there?
Yeah. Switch hit.
Switch hit. I haven't seen a lot of players play it. I know Kevin Peterson, KP played it. So
yeah. Okay. Now choose one.
No. We'll add a flick through mid on there.
Yeah, flick.
Sachin Tendulkar. You've asked for it.
I will go for Gilchrist. I just loved his flick.
Oh yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. Okay, choose one. Virat or Babar Azam?
Virat Kohli.
Surya Kumar Yadav or A.V. de Villiers?
Close call. 50-50. Surya Kumar. I'm never going to say myself.
You being modest. The great Tendulkar or great Virat Kohli? Is there any comparison?
You can't compare different generations. Impossible to compare. Both were absolutely outstanding in their generation during their era. I have a lot of respect for Sachin, down to earth, and I sort of looked up to him. Virat's more my friend, so very difficult. I think Virat was an all-format greater player. Sachin maybe in the longer format better.
Okay. Shaheen or Bumrah?
Bumrah.
Steyn or Bumrah?
Different formats. I think Steyn in Test cricket, Bumrah ODIs and T20s.
Dream batting partner, Kohli or Kallis?
I've got to go different formats. Test cricket, Kallis, he calms me down, but all other formats, Virat.
Ever learned a Hindi word from RCB teammate?
Chelo. No, I don't know. I've learnt a few, but rather not. Oh, let's get just with this little one.
Yeah.
Isalakap Namdu.
Okay. Diwali or Holi?
Diwali. Holi, same. Celebrations. For me, it's just celebrations. There's no particular fundamental meaning for it to me, but I love the celebrations. The colors of Holi, obviously.
Okay.
Diwali's got a special meaning. But yeah.
Second last question. If you could play one more match for South Africa, which opponent would you choose?
Always Australia. Love beating Australia.
Your RCB 11. All time.
11. Oof, it's a long list. That's very tough. I can't remember.
Okay, give a IPL 11. Your great
Greatest IPL 11.
Yeah. Last question.
Okay. You got to give me time to think of that one. It's tough, but I'll quickly sprint through one.
Yeah.
Robert Sharma,
Okay.
Matthew Hayden, Virat Kohli at 3, Surya Kumar Yadav, myself at 5.
Great team.
Number 6.
All-rounder. Hardik Pollard.
Yeah.
Callis.
Let's go Hardik Pandya, MS Dhoni 7, Bumrah at 8, Yuji Chahal 9. I need another seamer, right?
Malinga. Bravo.
Lasith Malinga 10.
One more Indian.
I'll just throw a little span in the works. Dan Vittori at 11. Just a little bit of a left-arm spinner, classical spinner.
Any message for RCB fans? And Indian fans, of course.
Yeah, to all my Indian fans, RCB fans out there, Isa Lakab Nandu. I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for supporting me. Keep an eye out for me at the WCL. I'm playing a bit of cricket again and I'm loving it. It's all live on FanCode, so it will be streamed live across the world. And go watch this episode. We had a fantastic chat.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank
It's
you.
my
Lovely
pleasure.
talking to you.
Anytime.